So hey guys, this is Amrin Kumar, your TA for this course. So I will be solving some problems that are related to your assignments. So let's wait for some times. Let the people come in. So we will wait around 3 or 4 minutes. Can everybody hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Good
Okay,
evening,
okay,
sir.
okay. Oh, so some people are asking, sir, I could not attend the session one from 3 to 5 p.m. That's all right. Like there are I think three TAs for this course. So all the TAs are going to solve similar problems that are related to your assignment. So if you fail to attend, let's say session one that was from 3 to 5, don't worry. I am going to solve similar problems. So here you can see your problems and how I'm going to solve it, and you can then solve your own assignments problem. So let me first introduce myself. I'm Amrin Kumar from Department of Physics, IIT Kanpur. So I am a TA for this course, The Joy of Computing Using Python. So here I will be solving some problems that are similar to your assignment problems. So here you can practice with me and you can ask your questions, any doubts that are there, so that later on when you are going to solve your problems, you can solve them easily. So, okay, it is like 4 in the evening. So let's start now. So I will be sharing a PPT with you guys. And okay, one thing I want to clarify that if someone fails to uh, attend this meeting, they can later on see these videos on YouTube. So I will be sharing this recording of this session on YouTube, and those links will be shared with you. Okay, so uh, and these session will run every week from 6 to 8 p.m. every Saturday. Does anybody have any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. So I would request everybody to turn off their videos because we may have many people who don't have a good bandwidth, so they may have problem as like listening or something due to their lower bandwidth. So it will be good if everybody turns their mic off and their video off. So you can turn on your mic if you want to ask any questions. Otherwise, keep your mic.
Hello.
Yes.
Where will you upload the YouTube link?
So YouTube link will be shared with you, like this Google Meet link has been shared with you, right?
Yeah, through mail.
So yeah, so similarly, the YouTube link will be also shared, and there I will also share the PPT link that I am going to solve the assignments, and all the things will be shared with you.
Okay, sir.
Okay, okay, let's start then. So everybody can see my screen, right? Hello, hello, hello. Can anybody reply to me?
Yes, sir.
Like,
Yes,
can you
sir.
hear?
Yes, sir. Screen दिख रहा है
Yes,
आपका.
sir.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much. Okay. So let's start. Like first of all, I want to share with What is computer language? Like people, you have heard, na? Like people talk about programming language like C, C++, Python, Java, all these things, right? But what is the main thing in all these languages? What they all do? They take some command and they execute it and they give some output, right? So the first thing that the command, the script that you write is the most important thing uh, for every language. So the syntax might be different for different languages, but but the logic is same. So what we want to do while we are learning a new programming language, so it's first of all is to understand what is a programming logic, right? And then if you want to learn any language, you can learn that language very easily. So let's say if you are very new to programming, then you might ask like what is variable, what is loop, what is if else conditions, all these things. But if you have learned like different languages like C, C++, Python, then you will understand like all these things are same in all the language, but the logic is also same, but the syntax is different. So learning the programming logic very essential, right? So and why we want to learn a programming logic? Because once you can learn a programming logic, then you can learn different languages very easily because this is the thing that we give as an input to those programming languages. And depending on the logic, the output is provided to us. Okay. So here, I think if you guys have gone through this first big lecture, so you guys must have found this Scratch thing, right? Scratch programming language. So this is a visual programming language which allows us to create our stories, games, all these things. So by clicking on search scratchmit.edu, you can go there and you can practice. So let's go to our let's see where what is this there in the Scratch. If you go to Scratch website and register yourself, then you will find this type of uh, canvas. So where this is programming palette this side where we can give commands, and here where this script is written. So all those commands that you give, it appears here. And this is an animal that name is Sprite. So depending on the what commands we have given here, it do its work. And this is a stage where it performs uh, all the tasks that we have given using commands. Okay, so first of all, let's understand what is the programming logic. So you can see this is the first question where this is like parlay is related to QCUPJ, and in the same way, Dabur is related to. Uh, so can you guys find out what should it be related to? Okay,
Yes, sir. This is D, I think.
yeah. So how did you find it? Can anybody come forward and say something like reasoning? What's the reasoning behind this?
Sir, like P,
Jumping upwards.
the P is the first letter, and then the second letter in the second word is Q. So there is a one difference. The second letter is Q uh, after P, and in the second letter we can see there is A, and in the other word there is C. So C comes up two letters after A. So by this logic, and for R, uh, you can we can just take the options here. So
Yeah.
after D,
So
there
yes,
will
yes.
be
So
E.
I think you guys have got the logic, but those who don't didn't understand this, let me clarify it for them. So here you see this parlay and this QCUPJ. So let's say that first letter is P and that is related to Q. So there the Q comes after P means the okay. One second. Okay. So this after P, if we add 1 in P, then we will arrive at Q. If we add 2 in A, then we will arrive at C, right? And similar way, if we add 3 in R, then we will arrive at U. And if we add L, then if we add 4 in L, then we will arrive at P. And if we add 5 in E, then we will arrive at J. So that means that with every uh, like every element here, we are increasing the number of uh, gaps that we are like the number of steps, right, to reach a specific element here. So similar way, D we will add one, so that will be E, and in A we will add two, and that will be C. And in B we will add three, that will be D, E, C, D, E, right? So that will be E. And in U, we will add 4. That will be U, V, W. So U, V, W, X, and Y is the fourth one. Then in R, we will add 5. Then that will be S, T, U, V, W. So the D option will be correct. Okay, now we will move on to next question. So, okay, first of all, if I before going to question number two, how many of you guys have been through this Scratch thing? So, how many did you visit the website of Scratch and have seen what is there? Okay, I think a lot of. Okay, okay, okay. So okay, so somebody is saying that which of the following is are control commands in Scratch? So, can somebody tell me which uh, option is wrong? So, option D is wrong. Because repeat until and stop commands are there in Scratch. So, with this, I will stop share here and I will share the Scratch uh, folder. Okay. So, let's see, depending on the control commands, what are there. So our question was like stop, repeat until, wait until, all these things are there. And our question was right, forever until. That was wrong, right? So you can't see forever until, right? Here. Only wait, repeat, forever, if then, else. All these are here, but forever until is not there. Can somebody mute? Hello, hello. Yeah, thank you. So our next question is Which option in Scratch is used to wait between commands? So in which option the wait command will be? Event, sensing, control, operators. So here you see, uh, yeah, so,
Option C, sir, control.
okay. Sorry, can you guys see this PPT here? Hello.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. So option C, control, right? Yes, that is correct. So let's go to control. And so our question is like where the wait command lies, right? So we see that wait command lies in control section. And similarly, there are different things like motion, looks, sounds, events, all these sections are there. And each sections have different operators which work differently. So I will be explaining some of them, and some of them you guys can find out what they do. So let's go to our next question. Uh, so next question is command is used to make the sprite walk by certain steps. So uh, which command is used to move the sprite by certain step?
Option C, sir.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, so uh, option C is used, means that move command is used to move the sprite by certain steps. So let's go on Scratch and let's learn it practically how this works. Okay, so let's go to motion. Sorry. Okay. If I if I if I click on this, so you see it moves by 10 steps, right? Maybe you guys can't see it very fast, so let me put some wait commands here. So you can see now we can change the values here, and let's click it again. So you see it moves by 10 steps. So uh, option C is correct. Now, okay. Now question is this. Next question. The command used to make the sprite disappear from the animation stage is show, hide, delete, move. So
Option B, hide, sir.
okay, so let's go and check whether it's correct or not. Okay, okay. Let's if I bring this command to this palette and script palette and let's right left click and then see what happens. So you see the spirit animal goes like it's hidden. Now if we click on so it's there, right? Okay. So hide commands hide the spirit animal and show commands show just back. Now Let's delete this. Okay. Now next question is okay. So answer is height. So next question is predict the output of following. So here are two variables x, y, three variables x, y, and g, and we have assigned values, different values to each variable. Where for x variable, the assigned value is 10, for y it's 20, and for g variables it's x plus y. So first of all, many of you don't know how we can make a variable. So I will go to okay variables here, variables where in programming palette, and will make a variable. So if you hit make a variable, you will get something like this. You guys are seeing my screen, right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, thank you. So if I click X, so that means that variable will have a name X. Okay, so you can see it appears here. Now, if I click on this, you see 0. That means this variable initially has 0 value. Now we can change the variable value by setting something. So this set command is used to change the variable value. So you have to select the variable name x. Now you can enter some value here. Let's say I will enter 10. Okay. So till now you see this has 0 value, but once we set the value, now if we click on the x, you see it's showing us 10, right? In similar way, we will also create a new variable that is y. Now we will move y to the command palette and we will set its value to 20. Okay. Now still this value y variable value is 0, but now let's set this value to 20. Okay, sorry, my mistake. Here we have to select y. Now once we click y, that is also visible from here that y has been assigned 20, right? So once you click here, you will see it's 20. Now we want to sum these up. So we will also create a new variable g that will be the sum of these two variables. So how we are going to do that? It's 0 initially. So okay. So we are going to use operators, that is sum operator, and that will use values of x and values of y. You just have to drag and drop in this operator symbol. Now you go back. Okay, you go back to sorry, variable command, and here you set the variable g and its value to what? X plus y, right? So go somewhere here in between and just drag and drop. Now, okay. So what do you guys think? If I click on all these sets, what is going to happen? What the value of g will be?
30.
Okay.
30.
So let's check this. Right. Once I click, so whole box gets executed and we get the value of g as 30, right? So that means that 30 is the correct answer here. So okay, indeed 30 is the correct answer that we have verified. Okay, so this is question number 7. So here we have to predict the output of following. So if I have a wait command and I have given a move 100 steps, so what will happen? What will happen to this sprite character? Is it is going to stand there, or it is going to move, or it is going to move like continuously moving, not going to stop, or it going to move 100 step right? So let's check this
D.
on. Oh, yeah, D. Thanks. So it's indeed D, but let's check this here. So let's delete all these things. Okay, so you just have to press delete. So it deletes all the things here from here. Okay, so we grab more. Okay, the question was wait and move 100 steps, right? So if we go to control and we pick up the wait command, and then we go to motion and we pick up move command. Now we can change the values here by putting 100. Now this spirit animal, let's say we give it this value to 0, that means it's at origin, and y value also 0. So means it's completely at 0, 0 right now. Here you can see the positions, here you can see the orientation, all these things. So direction is the orientation. And this x and y is the coordinates of this spirit animal. Now it is initially at 0, 0. Now once we click, so what is going to happen that it will move 100 steps in this side. So let's click this. Okay, so it first it wait for 1 second and then it moves to 100 steps right. Here you can see the x position have changed from 0 to 100. Okay, so that means okay, this is done. We have seen this. Okay, okay, this one is might be a bit tricky for some of you who have not gone through the Scratch fully, but uh, which of the following facilities provided by Scratch to use sound effects? A sound library is provided. Sound can be recorded using microphone. C. We can use sound file. None of the above. So those who know, please comment which option will be correct. Options which are correct. Yeah. So I think most of people know that all the three options are correct because you can use sound library that is there. Sound can be recorded using microphone and we can use the sound file. So here you see the sound library is here. Here there is already recorded sounds. Okay, let's say if you guys can hear, then maybe I don't know whether you can hear the sound or not. Let's run this. So it will wait for 1 second, then it will move 100 steps to right, then it will make a sound of meow. Okay, let's do this. Uh, so did you guys hear that?
No, sir.
Oh, so I think it's
No, sir.
audible to me only. But but I would suggest that you guys go and practice this. So it's there. The sound library is there. But if you want to upload your sound, you can also do that. And there are different ways to do this. And also, I forgot to mention here you can go and select different things that you can also play with. Like and also you can change the background of this also this pane. So whether you want to move Apple or let's say you want to okay. So once I have selected the Apple, you see here it is the Apple logo that is visible. But once I select the sprite animal, so you see the sprite animal logo is visible, right? So that means this shows which object it has been selected and only that object will do its motion. So if I say move this apple to 10 steps, then only apple is going to move 10 steps, right? So can you can add from here or you can upload your own like from here, somewhere from here you can upload, right? So similar things can be done. You can also upload here. So all these things are here. So I would suggest you guys to go and explore what different things can be done. And actually, there are also very fun thing to do here. Like here, you can explore all. There are different things that have people have built using this only this simple programming language. Okay, so maybe you can start exploring games, all these things, music, whatever they have done. So it's very fundamental programming language means so the thing is here, like to understand any programming language, you have to first understand what is the logic. So here we are implementing different logic, and once you understand what the logic is, then any language, whether it be Python, C, C++, it is easy to understand. And there we only use logic to do our work. So understanding the logic is key to understanding any programming language. Okay, so it's done. And similarly, question number 9 is scratch constructs are used to keep doing a set of instruction infinitely. So that means construct. So let's go here and here. Okay. So you see the constructs are these: repeat, forever, if, then, else, repeat until, wait, all these things. When I start as done this. So these things are constructs. So are used to keep a set of instruction infinitely. So which one we will use? That will be forever. If we want to do some instruction like that never ends. Okay, so can we do that? So let's say we have a variable. Let's make a variable. Okay, let's say we want to change its value by, okay, but let's set this value to 1. Okay, the value has been set. Now we want to change this value by 1, right? So let's select our variable 1. Now what I mean by constructs, how they are going to act. So we go here in forever and let's do this. So first the value is 0. Let's set the value. The value has been set to 1. Now if I click on this, so what will happen is that this loop will run continuously. That means every time, uh, okay, oh, so let's not change this. That means it means like the value will be changed to 1 by every time. But let's say we are going to add something that will make much more sense. Okay. Okay, so okay, the value is changing. You can see here, but not okay. Let's stop this. We can also add something to the value, but here you see this large number. Let's again make this to 0. Okay, so let's set the value. But here, okay, it's very fast. Maybe I have to put a wait command here. Let's put some wait command here. Okay, now you will see how this works. So first set this value to 0, then we will click on this. So every 1 second, it's going to add one value to your previous value. First is to add 0 to, then it will add every time 1. Now you see, if this forever commands, what it does, it runs infinitely. So I'm not doing anything, I'm not changing the value, but uh, I'm not clicking anything to do something. But the forever command itself means that it is going to change whatever inside this inside the forever command. It is going to run that command forever. And we have given the command to change x by 1 for infinite times. So that means it is going to run like this. Okay. So I hope everybody understand how this forever commands work.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. And this is the question number 10. So it's a it's a simple prediction. So predict the output of the following. So I have a variable that and that variable name is my variable, and its value has been assigned to 0. Then I'm repeating 10 times, and I'm changing the value of my variable by 1. Okay,
Option B, sir.
option B. So the question is that what will be the output of the following? Means that what will be the value of my variable after this repetition loop ends. It is 0, 10, 9, or none of the above.
Sir, option 9. See, 9 is an answer.
Oh, so I think there has been confusion. So somebody is saying it's 9, and so let's check this. Okay, let's say I also don't know. Okay, let's check this. So okay, guys. So let's make our variable here. So our variable has been initialized to 0, and according to our question, we have to repeat it by 10 times. So, and we are incrementing the value by 1, right? So let's go to events, sorry, control, and we are going to repeat it by 10 times. And what the command that will come in this repeat loop itself is it's sorry, it's in variables, and that has to be sorry, it's a change variable, right? So we are changing. So okay, let's understand the question. We have a set. We have a variable that name is my variable, and initially it has 0 assigned values. And then again, we are putting this my variable inside a repeat loop that will run for 10 times. And every time this loop runs, the variable that is my variable changes its value by 1. So somebody said that answer will be 9. So let's run and check this. Okay. Okay. So X is my variable. Let me set so- sorry. Let me set X to 0, and then that variable will be X to 0. And so X is my variable. Let's make this X here. So X is 0. Now we put this X inside the loop. Now check this, what will happen. So it's 10, right? So somebody was saying that it will be 9. So no, it won't be 9, because this loop will run 10 times. So each time it runs, it will add 1 to the previous value. So that's why it will be 9. Oh, so it will be 10 as the output. I hope it would have cleared your doubt.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thanks.
Yes, sir.
So can somebody predict this? What will be the value of my variable at the end? So what we are doing here, we have a
12.
variable that is my variable, and its initial value is 0, and then we are putting this inside a repeat loop, and inside repeat loop there is increment of 3 and decrement of -1, so 1, right? So after we run this, so what is going to with the output?
20.
20. So most of the people are saying 20. So let's check this. Okay. So we have to add change, right? Now we have to select our variable, and here it was 3, I think, and here it was -1. Okay. So let's run this. Oh, wait a guy. Wait, guys. I can show you. Okay, let's first run this. It's 20. Okay, so correct answer is 20. But I think in okay, previously someone has asked uh, that told me na the answer was 9. So what I am going to do, I am going to do something so you guys can understand what is going on inside this repeat loop. So let's say I'm going to put say here and change by 1. Okay. So uh, I think in this question number 10,
I do not understand, sir.
what?
How can you answer it like this?
Oh, you didn't understand. Okay.
No, sir.
Okay, I will explain it later. First, see this. Somebody has doubt. Somebody said, "Na, that answer will be 9." So let's check this how this repeat loop works, right? So let's go to control and put a wait command in each of them. Okay, notice here. So initially, we will set the values to 0. Okay, okay, let's set the x values to 0. Uh, okay, I have set the x values to 0. Can you see that x values is 0, right? Now, somebody said that if we repeat this loop where we are changing x values by 1 and the loop is running 10 times, so the answer will come to 9. So let's say this is this correct or not. So here you can see I am running the loop and every time the loop runs, you see this character is saying 8, 9 and 10. So did you understand how this is working? So
Yes,
who?
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, so who was there that has doubt? You can see visually that what is happening here, right? Once again, I will run it for you. So initially, let's change the here you can see it's 10, but let's change its value to 0. Now its value is 0. Now let's run this entire block. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and all. So this way it changes its value and it runs exactly 10 times. Okay, so I hope everybody understand this.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the second question was that somebody didn't understand how this comes to 20, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to do similar thing for you also. So where you can visually understand what is going on inside this repeat loop, right? Okay, so there was this another thing where we are changing the values by of x variable named x by 3. So first we were changing by 3, then we were changing by -1, right? Okay, so initially let's set our values of x to 0. You can see all of you guys can see that its value is 0 here, right? Now the character, this split character, it is saying 10, but it's the previous value. So it will be, let's say we can take this block also. One second, we can go here and we can go here and we can go here and we can just bring our operator x and we can put here. So it will now say 0. Okay. Now our x value is 0. Now, so okay. So This was the question, right? We have a variable named my variable and it has zero value, and we are repeating it by 10 times, and we are incrementing inside the loop, inside the repeat loop by its value by 10 and its by value 3, and subtracting its value by -1. So let's see what happens here. So all things are set, that our initial values are 0, everything is set. Now I will run this loop. So it's doing the same things. Here the variable x has value 0, and it is inside this repeat loop where we are changing its value by 3 and subtracting its value by -1 each time, right? So once I run this loop, what will happen? You can see here. It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 16, 18, and 20. Right? So, uh, so whoever have asked that question that he didn't get how we got 20 here, did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I can do one more thing. I can do one more thing, and that is I can put a say in between, and then you will also understand how. And I will put a wait command so you guys don't skip. Uh, like we can see what is going on really. Okay, so I will also put a variable command here, right? Now let's see this. So let's put it everything to 0. Now we will start this loop. So keep pay close attention. Let's say we will put a wait second for 2. So you guys can see easily and think what is going on there, right? It's okay. So everything is set. All the values are 0. Now we will run this loop. So you see, it's first 3, then it subtract and it becomes 2, then it's add 3, and then it subtract and become 4, then add 3, 7, then subtract 1, then 6. So I hope you guys are seeing this, how this things is going on, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, so so it went to 21, but there was this minus command again. So it returns 20 once the entire loops runs, right? So the 21 was not there. It's 20 because here it's I think it's 18 plus 30. It 18 plus 3 that goes to 21. Then it subtract -1. Then it comes to 20. Then it says 20, and then the loop ends. Right? Okay. So I think who had stepped out, he has got his answers. Okay, let's go to next question. So what will be the output of this? Where the question is, what will be the value of my variable at the end? So we have a variable, my variable. It has initial value 0. We are putting in repeat loop and changing it by 2. And then we are setting my variable to my variable, and that is divided by 5. So what will be the answer?
4.
Yeah, I think so. It's correct answer.
B, sir.
Yeah. So I think uh, I think everybody had understand the logic here. So what happens that as we have seen here, so this repeat loops it repeats uh, uh, till the given values, right? So let's see this in practical how this is happening. Okay. Okay, let's assign the value first 0. Now let's run this through. So, oh, sorry, I forgot to put a wait command, so it was very fast. We can see. Okay, first we put all the values to 0. Now we run this. Oh, again, I think yes, sir. Let's make this sprite say what is the value of x at the end of this loop. So first let's set all the values to 0. Then let's run this. Okay, so it's set command, right? And then we use different command here. Sorry, my mistake. So you did you get this? That it comes out to 4. So it adds 2 every times and then it runs for 10 times. That means it the x value is 20 and then it is divided by 5. That means the remaining value is 4, right? Okay. So the question number 13 is here, this that what will the sprite say? So sprite this what it will say when we are executing this command. So we are saying that let's put we have a variable x and we have assigned the value 0 and we have used something unique here, repeat until. So a repeat until means it will do something until that condition is satisfied, until that condition is unsatisfied, right? So
Answer 4, sir.
uh, what answer is 4. So okay, let's check this. Let's make this exact thing and let's see what happens. So somebody said that answer is 4. Let's check this. Okay. So we have used repeat until. So how many of you understand like what does it mean by repeat until? So repeat until means that it will do its the repetition will be done of everything that is inside the loop.
Sir, can you display the question one more time, sir?
Okay, yeah, I will display the question. Okay, so let's see this. First, the repeat until means it will repeat itself until some condition that is there is false. Once the condition becomes false, the repetition loop uh, will not work after that. So let's make this exact thing in the scratch. So we have used something new that is called repeat until. So repeat until is here, and here we have a variable x. Okay, so we have also used operators here now. We are going to compare function. So we are using, okay, let me clear all the things for you. The question is this, change by 1, and this x is greater than 5. So let's make that x, and that is greater than 5. Then we have say x, and then it will wait for 1 second, and then it will change its value by 1. So it will say x, that means we are going to pick up this thing, and then
The answer 5. Answer will be 5.
Answer is 5, sir.
okay, uh, you guys are saying it will be 5, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I know also it will be around 5, but let's check this.
Okay, sir.
So let's check this and see what happens. Okay, we have set the initial value to 0, then we change the value. Oh, so you guys were correct. The answer is 5. So, but you see here, uh, the value of x is 6 at last, right? You see,
Yes, sir.
but
It becomes literal.
Yes, sir.
yeah, but it's 6, but the say that is inside the repeat, it didn't get executed. Means that say x is still 5. That means the condition become false. Here the 6 becomes sorry, here 6 becomes sorry, x has value 6, and that is greater than 5, right? So that's why x value is 6, but the spirit is saying 5. That means this repeat until works until the condition is true. And as soon as the condition becomes false, the as soon as the condition becomes false, this thing goes away. So 6 is greater than 5. That means it's true. And so as soon as it becomes that, this loop ends. Right? Got it? Everybody got it or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. As
Sir,
as yeah.
what happened will put a 7 as the value of x?
Initially.
Yeah, initially.
Okay, let's check this. Put 7, let's put 0, then 7. So 7 is greater than 5, the condition is true. So means the repeat until this condition is true. So it won't do anything. You see, it's already true. So it won't do anything. But let's put it to 4. Right? Let's check all these things. 4. So what do you guys think? The value become it comes here that x value is 4, then it will see, oh, compared with 5 it's less, 4 is less than 5, then it will execute, it will say 4, then it will wait for 1 second, then it will change its value to by 1, and that will become 5. So it will okay, 5 is greater than or equal to, then it will it is true. It's this time also, but as soon as it becomes 6, it won't do anything. So let's see this. Yeah. So it still says 4 and 5, but the x value becomes 6, and then this condition becomes true. So it won't repeat anything, right? So I hope everybody understands it.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes,
So
sir.
okay, so now you have to predict the following output. So here we see, here I have used simple commands where I have used move, turn, wait, move, turn, wait, all these things. But you see, these all commands are repeated. So what I am asking here, that if I run all these commands, what is going to happen to this character? Where it will go, and how it is going to be there standing still. Option B is back in its original position. C, continuous wandering, means it will roam around.
B, back in its original position.
Okay, so any okay, so let's
So
see
this
this.
will be B.
Okay, 1 second. Okay, guys. So let's see. So I'm going to make all those commands here. So uh, let's see your commands. First, it was wait 1 second, move 100, turn 90, wait 1 second, move 100, turn 90. All these are repetitive commands. Go to control, we pick up wait, we just drop it here. Then we go to motion, pick up the move, and then turn. So we will assign the values here, 100 and 90. And then we again go to control, we pick up wait, and then we will assign the values. That's right, 100 and then 90. I will change the wait commands to 2 seconds. So you guys can see it very clearly. So let's come to our script anyway. So here we can see the x coordinate is 0, y coordinate is 0, and direction is 90, and size is 100. Size is just the size of the system. You can, I forgot to tell you, but you can just scale it. Here it becomes very small. I don't think you guys can see it. It becomes very big. Let's go in between 50. It becomes small, right? So that is the size. So it does not have anything to do with this right now, but I was like, I forgot to tell you, but this is size. We can control the size of this script also. Okay, let's run this one. So x is 0, y is 0, x is 100, y is minus 100, and then it's 0 and minus 100, and then back to its original position. So also see the direction, how this direction changes. See here, it's 90, it's 180, it's minus 90, it's 0, and then again 90. Means that whole 360 turns whole 360 degree. Okay. Now I hope everybody understands this. So does anyone have doubt?
No, sir.
No.
Okay. There are some hand raised by someone AK and that. So do you have any question? Hello. Okay. Dr. G. Arna, do you have any question? Hello. Uh, okay. If he's not responding, Boya, do you have any question?
No, sir, I got it, sir.
Okay, so you can lower your hand. Chandan
Yes, sir.
Kumar, yeah. Do you have any question?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So why
Sir,
why are run 100 steps? Sir?
What?
Why what the run 100 steps? Sir?
100 steps. What is 100
Yes,
steps?
sir. Run
Uh, hello.
100 steps तक run yes sir.
Uh,
So why you are run 100 steps? Sir?
Sir is
sorry.
just asking why is you are taking the under steps only? Why you can't take
Ah,
90 or 10 something like
okay.
that?
So the question was like, okay, that's a nice question. So the reason is I'm taking each step to be similar because we want to come back to our position. Otherwise, what would happen? Take like let's say 100 steps here, 100 steps here, and let's make this 90. Okay, and let's make this one 10. So what is going to happen? It you can see yourself. Let's run this. This goes to 100, then it goes to minus 100, then it goes to 90, and then it goes to 10. So it does not return to its original position, and the original position was 0, comma 0. So, but the now the final position is 10 and minus 90. So did you understand why we took this?
Yes sir.
Okay. So according to the question, we want to return to the original position. That's why I have taken. So your starting position is this. Okay, this is the starting position. You go this and you turn and you go like this and then you turn, then you go and you turn and then you come back. So the it has to be in the same manner, no? Otherwise, the distance you are traveling in x and then in y, then you have to travel in minus x, then in y minus y, right? So in this way, you will return to the exact position, your starting position. Otherwise, you will go 100 steps here, you will go some 10 steps here, you will come 10 steps, 10 steps. So, but the starting position was here, so you would return it. It was just a question. According to question, I have taken it. So it does not have any other meaning.
Okay sir.
Okay, Chandan. Okay, so you can move to. Okay. So till now, anybody have any doubt other than this? Hello.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
Yes, sir.
I think I lost connection for few seconds. Okay. Okay, guys. So do anybody have any questions till now? Hello.
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
No,
Okay.
sir.
No, sir.
Okay. Thank you. So let's move on to next question. So question number is okay. This one we have answered that it will come back to its original position. Okay. Uh, so I think I have reached to the end of my questions. Do you guys have any other things like do you want to ask something else like any other doubt you have from any previous question?
Sir, I have a question, sir.
Yes.
Sir, now can we count the how many loops we are having? Like how many loops? Like that type of one. It's like we got an assignment question which is
Hmm.
confusing. Can you give the question on how many loops we are having on that?
Uh, 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 so you are asking me about solving an assignment question, right? That you have got this semester.
Actually, we got that answer, sir. Like we are having two confusions in that. For example, in one question only, we will be having two loops.
Hmm.
Repeat loop and one more. In that repeat loop only, we
Okay.
will.
So you are asking that you have a repeat loop and inside it there is another repeat loop.
Yes. So
Okay.
total for first repeat loop, we will be having two times of repeating, and inside that repeat loop, we will be having three times of repeat loop. So totally, we are having how many loops in this question, like that type. We should consider the how many times it is repeating, or else how many times we should how many times it contains loop like that.
Okay. So it is very good question. So you are asking about it's known in programming language as a nested loop. So what is nested loop is
if if within itself, if
yeah. So there are also called nested conditions and also there are nested loops. So when you call a loop inside a loop, so it's called a nested loop. So you are asking about something like this. Okay. So you guys don't see my screen, right? Let me go to my scratch. Okay. So here I will show you how a nested loop condition works. Okay. So this is a repeat one, and this is a wait command. Let's put here, and let's take our variable as usual, and let's make this say something. So it will say the variable value as, and it's zero initially, so let's make it zero. And, okay. So let's change the variable value by one, just for sake of convenience, to keep track what is going on. Right now, I will put this repeat inside a different repeater. Okay. So Uh, um, who was there? Who was asking question? Jayasri, is that you? Who was that? Oh yeah. Okay.
Boya sir.
Yeah. Okay. So, Boya, are you asking something like this that I have made?
Yes, sir. Now, I wanted to know that how many loops we will be having in this.
Okay. So, this is a situation where I have one loop, and inside that loop, I have another loop. So, are you asking about how many how many uh, iterations it is going to make, or how many loops? If you are asking about loops, then there are only two loops. But if you are asking about
Yes,
iterations,
yes, sir.
then the first, then how many times the first loop is going to run and how many times the second loop is going to run, that will be multiplied and that will give you the total number of iterations. So if you are asking about iterations, so here in our case, it will be 100. So, and I can also show that to you how let's say I will make this Sprite animal to save that.
Sir, now in this question we have only two loops, right, sir?
Yes,
Sir,
only
can
two
you
loops, only two loops, but the iterations are like
iterations are many, but the loops are only two.
yes.
Sir, can you please delete one repeat loop, sir?
Okay, I will do that. 1 second. I just this. Okay. So you are asking me to delete one loop, right? One repeat loop.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I've done that.
Sir,
Now,
instead 10, can you give that repeat loop in only for three times?
okay, let's three times. Yes, it's done. So that means that when I run this loop runs only up to three times.
Sir, now our like how many loops will be like means only one, right, sir?
Yes, this is only one.
Okay. So my doubt is clarified, sir.
Okay, okay. Does anybody have any other doubts? Hello.
No sir.
So I am seeing like a lot of people are joining. So I think some of you have missed this class, but whatever I'm saying teaching here, so it will be uploaded on YouTube, and that you can see later on. So and all those links will be shared with you, right? So I will also uploading the PPT that I have. Okay, so that PPT, all those things will be uploaded and shared with you.
Thank
So I, okay, let me. I have to ask one more question. Do you guys have gone through this Scratch programming language, or you are coming just seeing it for first time? What I
We
mean is,
So I just
Yes,
think for first time.
so
I
you
have
haven't practiced it yet.
we practice it, sir.
Oh, so I can hear some of you haven't practiced it on this Scratch platform. So what I will show you guys like how to uh, access this thing. So here this Scratch MIT edu. So once you open this link, okay. So once you open this link, uh, sorry, let me. Uh, so it opens something like this. So here you have to sign in, and you can use your email account to sign in. And once you go there, you have to click on create, right? So those who don't know, please see it very carefully. So once you click on create, so it will create it will open something, opens a window, something that you can see on your screen. So what you have to do, so this is where all your, here where we have written motion, all these commands are here. This is where you put your commands, and this is where this spirit animal that do its job. So based on your commands, it do its work. So those who are seeing it for the first time, you go to scratch .mit.edu and you open this panel. Now, if you want to make something, like if you want to start your first code, I mean, you want to write a script to, you want to make this script animal do something. Then what you have to do, you just have to drag something and drop it here. You will click on the left side of your mouse, and you will hold on it, and you will just uh, uh, drag it, and you will release it here in the pan, in this command script window. Okay. Now once it is done, so you can stack it. Means stack it means like, let's say I have nothing in here, so I just drag one command here. Okay, I can drag a different command here, but once you bring those commands closer to each other, they get stacked automatically, right? You can see a shadow forming, you can see here. Once it is there, then you can just release, and it will go, and they will be together. So this way you can drag and drop all the commands, and you can then click on the commands here like this. Click on the commands like this, and the sprite animal will do that job. So let's say I drag this one, and I put some value of rotating it by 90 degree. Okay. Once I have done that, I will just go here, and you see this hand icon, this my cursor icon changing to hand icon. I hope everybody can see that, right? Hello, can somebody confirm?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So when my cursor icon changes to hand icon, then I will left click on it. And what it will do, it will execute all the commands. So you see the orientation of this split animal changed, right? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So those who are seeing it for the first time, so this is how you do it. So also I would like to go through all the command section which are there. So you can also explore this. Okay, this sound. So what it will say, it will execute all the commands in order, and then it will say hello. So you see, it is saying hello. First it goes like this, and then it say hello. So it can also say hello, then on like this. Okay, I have to put a wait command. It's very fast. So I will put a wait command in between, so that you guys can see what is going on. So whenever, okay, so I will do this. Okay, did you guys see that it do what is written here in this command list? So you just have to drag and drop. So if you like while doing writing some script, so if you get stuck somewhere, so what you should do? Like that time, so when I was solving this question where the answer was 9, because the value of that variable was changing by 1 and it was inside a repeat loop that has uh, repetition of 10, right? So somebody said that the value will come to 9. So what I did there, I put say command inside the loop. So what was happening that as the value of x was changing, the say command was displaying the value, what is the current value, right? So similarly, like if you are solving something and you don't understand what is going on inside the loop, so what you can do? You can put a wait command so that you can see for some time, like oh, it's there, and then you guys can put a say command, and you can display the value of that variable or something. So in this way, you can have all these things, right? So it would make the programming, whatever script you are writing, more understandable because it will display the values in the intermediary steps. So if you get stuck somewhere, just put say commands, just put wait commands, and so display all the variables values. So whatever is there, you will know. Oh, something is wrong in between. Then I have to correct it, right? So so what I have learned from my experience. So whenever I am writing some code and I stuck somewhere, so what I do, I just put a display command. So it displays whatever I am doing inside that loop, and then I can change the values accordingly. So this is what I can give as an advice to you guys. So here I am saying like a lot of people are very quiet. So I want this session to be uh, interactive. So any doubt, anything that you want to ask related to this or something to because you are learning, I think programming language for first time. So you may have doubts like how to learn, where to start, what is basic thing that is needed in programming, like what I do, whatever. So you guys want to ask anything, you can ask.
Hello.
How I use programming in my something in my research.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Uh,
Yes, I'm
can you
sorry.
tell us something regarding assignments, like what we have to do, how we have to do?
So assignments, you can see that assignments are there on this portal. So you have to solve the assignment by yourself. So I have tried to take those questions similar to your assignments. Like it will help you to solve your assignment, but I won't be solving your assignments. So if you okay, I have seen your assignment. So there are similar questions to this. Okay,
So,
but
are all of them would be like MCQs or something like would be we have to write codes there or something like that?
no, I think so. I have seen your assignment where I think there is MCQ. So you have to just select on the right answer. But there are also programming questions also that is from scratch. So they have shown the images of those things. So you can made those commands in scratch by yourself, and then later on you can just match whatever the output is there, and you can submit your assignment based on the answer you get.
Hello.
Hello, yes, answer.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
If you are having any repeat in the loop, repeat 10 times means it will be considered it as an one loop or what's only one loop only. If
So,
we are repeating
so
10 times also.
what I understand from loop is this, that loop is something like I can have a for loop, right? I can have a while loop. Loop is
Okay.
something that do iterations.
Yeah.
So loop is a command that has some value associated with it, and it do iterations based on that loop. So loop repeat is what I think is a loop, and the 10, let's say 10 is there inside, it is 10 is the value assigned to repeat loop. So it is repeating 10 times.
But we can consider it as an only one loop.
Yeah, what I know that it is one loop, but it is iterating 10 times.
10 times. Yeah, yeah.
So, okay, so let's say you say it's a 10 loop, but I can change that value to 20, then that becomes 20 loop. Is that
No,
correct?
no,
No, no.
no,
So
no.
that means it's one loop, but based on the value, it changes the iterations.
Okay.
Sir, can you display that programming language PDF, sir, once in the first
Okay,
portion, introduction, sir?
okay,
Sir, not the second PDF. It's about programming logic and programming language.
yeah.
Yes, sir. Sir, logic is also different and program language is also different, sir. Can you say the difference, sir, there?
So I understand the doubt. So, okay. So you are saying that, let's say, okay, do you know that there are different programming languages like C, C++, Java, Python, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So that is programming language, right? Now, what is you are going to tell them? Like, what is the script you are going to write? That is based on some logic. Okay. So, for example, I have shown you guys the repeat loop, right? So what it was doing, it was repeating for 10 times. Okay. Now in Python, there is no repeat loop. There is for loop and while loop. But the logic is same. For loop, if you say repeat it for loop, and if you give some number like 10, so it will repeat whatever the command are inside that loop by 10 times. So do you understand? The logic is that something is repeating. This is logic. But the syntax, like in Python, it is said for I in this range, repeat this. Means it's some command. And similarly, also in C, there is also for loop and there is while loop. So this is the syntax, and that is different in different languages. But the core thing, that is logic, and the logic it repeating something. It's same in all languages.
Now you are concluding that logic will be the same for all the languages.
Yes, if you want to perform any action, that is like you must be thinking, oh, that is Scratch is very it is not a programming language, right? Someone would say who have uh, who know Python and all. But no, this is also a programming language that has some base syntax. It is like it do something that you tell systematically, and it's at a definite syntax and all these things. So it's also a programming language. And so whenever whenever you know the logic behind anything, like let's say, let me give you an example. Let's say I want to add two variables x and y. Okay, no, okay, no. Let's say I want to increase a value of x from 1 to 10. Okay, so what I will do, I will set the value to 0. Let me share my screen. Okay, then you will understand. Okay, you see, I have set my value x to 0. Here you can see it's 0. Now I will run this. So you see, the values of x are changing, and it's repeating until three times. So that's why it's 3. Let's make it 10. It's 10. Now I will change x value to 0, and now I will run this loop again. Okay. So here you can see all the values are changing to uh, from 0 to 10. Okay. So this is the logic that repeats something by 10 times, and inside that logic, we are giving a command that change the value of x by 1 each time this loop runs. And similar logic you can put inside the Python script also. So what we do there, we say for I in 10, if we have some variable x, we put that x is equal to 0, and then inside that loop, we put x is equal to x plus 1. So whatever the value of that x was previously, it adds 1. So you understand the logic is same, but the syntax can be different in any language. But the understanding behind what you want to do with all the language, it's same. So you have to know the logic that is there.
Hello.
Yes.
One small doubt, sir. In assignment question only, that is, if you are having any repeat two times, repeat like that, repeat three times inside, again one more loop is there,
Ah,
repeat two times or three times,
okay.
then total how many loops will be there? Two loops only, no, sir?
Yes, yes. True loops.
If you are having in it repeat three, four times also, that means
You can
total.
do that. Is called loop nesting. So it's used
Mm.
when you are. I don't know. Maybe you can understand or not. When you are accessing the elements of a multi-dimensional array, so we use this repeat nested loop actually. So where we put a loop inside a loop.
Uh,
So there we use to access the values of a multi-dimensional array. We have to use nested loop.
okay.
Sir, here Python is also a programming logic, no sir?
Yes,
C also again C++, Java. These are all the programming logics, no sir?
yes, they are.
No,
So,
programming
but
languages, no, sir.
Programming logic. They are also having the same logic, no sir?
No, no. Same
so
logic. Yes, yes, yes.
yes, they are having same logic, but okay. So okay, let's say we are we are having this conversation in English, right? But I can have the same conversation in Hindi also. Who know Hindi? Okay, or maybe
Yes.
I can have same conversation in Odia or in Bengali, right? Any other language. But you understand, you want to convey something to other person, and it's like if you want to ask something, you will speak in English like I want this, but if you want to ask something in Hindi, you will say something that is there in Hindi. But the logic is same. Not you want to ask something. So similarly is here. You know that you have to repeat it. So the syntax may be different, but you know that it has to be repeated 10 times. So here you are using repeat command. In some programming language, it might be for loop, while loop, or something other. So, but the logic is same that you have to repeat something. I hope I have made myself clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I think you guys practice on this. So on this scratch, so build your logic like, oh, this is going in this direction, this is rotating like this. Why? What happens when I put repeat loop inside a repeat loop? What happens when I put three repeat loops? What happens when I put this repeat until? And what happens I put if else? All these things. So the so you will understand. So when you practice all these things and know the output, whatever is there, so I will show you guys. It's the same thing I will do in Python, and I will show you. Oh, the logic is same, and but the syntax is different, and the answers are same. Yeah.
So after we are submitting this assignment, no sir, where we can find this key sheet for this, sir?
So that assignments, what I think they releases the solutions every week. So there are different persons involved for those things. So what I will do here, I will only solve problems which are closely related to your assignments, not your assignment problem.
Hmm.
And the main aim of this meeting is to make you guys understand and to make you guys practice the problems which are related to your assignments. So you guys can solve the assignments on your own.
Sir, how can I access the PDF that you were showing few
Uh,
minutes?
okay, the PPT that I was showing, I will so that link will be shared with you guys, and I will also share the YouTube link where you can watch this later on.
Okay, sir. We will receive that through via mail, right?
I think so because I have been shared a weekly log sheet where I have to put all this video recordings and all. So I so how did you guys receive this meeting link? So I think those guys will share the YouTube and all those links also with you.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Next time I will make a channel and YouTube channel. I will just share it with you here only, so you can watch it later on. But right now I have to upload this video and then I will get back to you next week. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So, guys, ask any other doubt that you have that you think it may be trivial, but don't hesitate, just ask.
So will the
Okay,
entire
sir.
course will run on the scratch?
What? Can you ask again, Saisri?
Will this entire course run on this scratch, or else will
No.
you?
So the course, the joy of computing using Python. But before going to Python, because in Python, what is there? So you guys understand that what is the beauty about this Scratch language is this that whatever I'm doing, uh, I'm saying something, and this is spirit animal does that, right? You can see it with your eyes. Okay,
Okay, sir.
now so this is to build your logic how are going to think, which way you are going to solve some problems, how you are going to do all those things, right? But in Python, it does not have any visual kind of thing. So you will not see any visual. It just have you will write few lines of code and then it will just give you the numerical output or something. It will print something. But there won't be any spirit animal that is moving 100 steps this, 100 steps that. So this thing is just to build your logic. Okay.
Yeah, okay, sir. Okay, sir.
So there will be just lines of codes. So you guys don't have any spirit animal there to see this.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, is there any consideration of assignment marks to certification exam related that marks?
I think uh, actually you can look it up on that assignment only that website itself. It's
Yes, sir.
there.
Considerations, sir.
So I think it's considered, right? The assignment solving is also considered. And your final exam and all those things, it's already considered, but assignments is also have a large percentage in your marks.
25% of the marks were considered from the assignments.
Okay, yeah. So here you guys are like sharing that out of 10 or 7 are considered. So you can look it up on that website where you access this course. So it's all it all the things will be there in the course policy itself.
Yes, sir. Out of
Yes.
25 came minimum number of passing the criteria for assignment.
Uh, so sorry, guys, but you have to look it up on that website. It may be different for different courses. So next time I will tell you all this, but you can look it on the website. So it's there. NPTEL website where you access this course, you can look it up there. So it's already described there. Does anybody have any other doubt? Guys, please participate. Huh? So it's like very open kind of thing. So you ask anything that comes in your mind. Because it's a good time to ask
Say,
questions. And
so actually, I have a doubts.
yes, please.
So actually, see, we all know that C plus C, Python, all of these are the programming languages. But actually, say those are dependent on each other or not?
Programming languages are they dependent on each other? So is this what are you asking?
No, sir. This is my the question, sir. Actually,
Uh, yes. So you are asking like is the programming languages like Python, C, C++ are dependent on each other? So if you are asking in terms of syntax, syntax means something like the commands you write to do a specific task. So they are different. But yeah, if you are asking about the compiler and all other things, so it has so whatever runs, it runs on. Okay, like C has different compiler, Python has different compiler, but its code is written in C plus plus or something. So it boils down to the compiler actually. So C, I think I had this GNU compiler, maybe C, C++ have different compilers. But Python compiler is different, but it's also written in, I think, C++ language. So maybe you can look it up on website. But in terms of syntax, they are different.
okay, sir. Sir, can you make a group for doubt clearing?
So you can ask the question on the forum, right? I think there is this Google forum where you can ask your questions.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay.
Okay, I think there was Farhana Siddiqui. So she is asking, can the classes we keep on Sunday? So no, actually these classes are pre assigned time. Like this time has been fixed. So these classes will run from 6 to 8 p.m. every Saturday. So the timing of these classes cannot be changed. Okay. So any other question? You can ask anything, guys.
Hello, sir. This is
Yes.
Kamala Mala. I
Yeah.
am very keen to know about your background. So, are you CSE major, IIT? From which IIT you belongs to, sir?
Okay. So I am a PhD student in Department of Physics, IIT Kanpur. So I'm not I'm not majoring in computer science, but I'm a physics student. So I am doing my research in spintronics actually. So it's where I study about the behavior of spin with charge current with external magnetic field and all these things. And these things, what I study is in very thin layer of ferromagnets like ferrous, cobalt, nickel. And so this is what I study, and the thickness of these materials is in nanometers. So it's very thin. So uh, okay. So somebody is asking for also okay. Uh, who was there? Kamala, I think. You
Yeah,
can
yes,
also
right.
yeah, you can also look it up on our website uh, that is there in IIT Kanpur. I think you have to search Rohit Medwal. So my
Yeah,
PhD advisor is Dr. Rohit Medwal. So you can look it up on
yeah.
website Rohit Medwal, IIT Kanpur. So you can
That's
see all these things. Also, I have my personal website, but it is under development. So you can search Amrendra Kumar, IIT Kanpur. So you
sure,
can
sir.
find it there.
That's great, sir. Thank
So
you.
it shows what I do, what our group actually does. So also, if you have any interest, you can just visit there and you
Sure,
will
sir.
know whatever.
Sir, so the famous Professor H.C. Burma belongs to
Yeah.
your IIT
Yes. So
Kanpur.
he was our alumni. So he's now retired. So actually, there is also a thing like I am teaching here on NPTEL, but also I go in an NGO that is run by Professor H.C. Verma. So I have met with Professor H.C. Verma myself,
Okay, okay, sir. Okay.
and I visited today also.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah,
So actually, H.C. Burma came to our city. So
yeah.
that's yeah.
Okay, so you are from Ayodhya or what? So
Sorry,
recently,
sir.
I think he was there in Ayodhya.
No, sir. I am from West Bengal.
Okay, Dheeraj. Yeah. I was also visited your West Bengal IIT Kharagpur recently on from 9th of January to 11th of January during a conference. So it was nice, very nice street food all. But let's discuss all the things like if you are guys any other questions like how we use this programming language in our research, you can ask. Yeah, so Farhana Siddiqui is asking, can we get the recording of this session? So absolutely, this recording will be shared with all of you guys. So I will be putting a YouTube link where you can access all these recordings.
Total, how many assignments we have to do now?
So every week, I think you will have an assignment. So I think it will be around 12 weeks, I think. So your courses will run for 12 weeks, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
every week you will have an assignment.
Okay.
Okay, guys, do you have any other questions or anything?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
What? Answer?
Clear, clear. It's clear.
Okay.
It's clear.
Oh, so Kanchita. Okay. So, sir, YouTube link. Okay. I have to still upload this video on YouTube, so it's not there yet. So sorry guys, but I have to upload. Then I will share it. Yes. Yeah. So Tapaprata, sir, please share the PDF also. So Tapaprata, I will also share the PDF. And please, guys, if you have any doubt, any question, please don't hesitate to ask. Oh, so you are asking about how to submit the programming assignment. I don't think so. There will be some programming assignment. There will be programs that will be written on the questions, and you have to put that program in your computer, like solve it, and then you have to put something numerical value in the forum, or you have to select multiple choice question are there. You have to select something. So there won't be anything, I think, programming's language code or some to submit. So I think this Sudarshan is asking, sir, how many questions are there in each assignment? So Sudarshan, I think it's varies up to, it depends on the people who are giving the assignments. So generally it's up to 10 or 12.
Sir, one question, sir. Actually, sir, for the joy computing of using Python, which books will be the best for learning?
Uh, okay, so best books. Actually, our from I think uh, so. If you are starting from very beginning, right? So you are a new learner for Python, or you have learned any other language before this, Dheeraj.
Yes, sir. I can't understand, sir, what you said.
So you are learning a programming language for first time, or you have learned any other language?
Sir, I also know that the C and no, I also know C and DSA.
BSA. Okay. So maybe you know quite advanced thing, but so I think this course is for very big newcomers, right? For this those who don't know any other any language, any programming, they don't know any programming. So uh, but if you want to learn any advanced stuff, then it's I don't know. But for those who are a beginner, those who want to learn the basic stuff in Python, I think there is book by Mahendra K. Verma, and that is from a professor from IIT Kanpur. So you can look it up on Amazon or somewhere. If you so he has written a nice book on introduction to programming. I think it's in Python. So it is an introductory book to uh, have. But if you want to learn advanced stuff, maybe you are more interested in data structure and other things. So based on your interest, the books differs. So somebody like if they want to go in numericals solving with Python, so they have different books. Somebody wants to build software, they have different books. So advanced stuff, so it changes based on your interest.
Okay, sir.
And like what I want to guide you to know that programming isn't that difficult. You just have to understand the logic. Once you got the logic, so it's all right. So you can learn any programming language very easily. So that's why Scratch think that whatever we are doing, it's very important to learn it. Like what does a repeat do? What is this condition? How this works? How this conditional loop works? How this forever loop works? So it's all there in different programming languages. So if you understand the logic here, how this values of this x is changing by one or something, so it you can implement the same logic in different language. So once you understand the logic, then learning any new language is just a syntax, change of syntax, like learning a uh, new language, like I learning English, learning other things. So just you have to put the syntax. You know what to how to express yourself, whatever, but you have to know the logic. So it's a similar way, I think. Okay, Anita Jadhav has raised a hand. Okay, Anita, do you have any question?
Yes, good evening, sir. Anita here.
Yeah, good evening.
Sir, I have knowledge of somewhat Octave programming and basic MATLAB programming. So
What programming? Pardon? Can
octave
you?
octave programming.
Okay, I'm not very familiar with that one.
Yes, it is also open source software
Okay,
and
it's
some programming knowledge about MATLAB, sir.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
But I find this Python when I try to learn on my own,
Hmm.
it entirely different syntax and things, and many functions are ready-made. So how
Yeah,
do we find out we have to write or we have to, there will be a ready-made function? And sir, one more doubt I'll finish asking. The
mm.
scratch which you are saying, this we are not going to use it later, no, sir?
Yeah. We are not going to use it later. Just it's just for your concept building.
Okay.
So actually, I will share a PDF with you guys where you the big the contents of this whole course will be listed, and you will know exactly when we are going to use it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's just an introduction because these courses are also taken by those students who don't have any exposure to programming. So that's why also you see, you see the name itself, Scratch, means you are starting from everything from scratch, right? So it's that's why
Yes,
we are
sir.
using this to give
This
just
scratch,
to make you understand something. What does it mean?
this scratch, I heard it for the first time, sir. And the example which were shown in the video that were very quite interesting, sir. It was very
Yes.
clear.
So you see that oh, so you must have you are saying that you have done coding in MATLAB.
Yes,
So
sir.
there you use loops, right? But
Yes,
you
sir. Loops we
yeah,
use. Yes.
so there you use this function, right?
Uh,
So display something. So here we are using say to display. So logic is same, right?
yes, sir. But I
So
think logic here is in the back end, no, sir, because we are simply
yeah,
placing it and it is working.
yeah. So that's why this is the fun, na. This is like you can
Ha.
see everything, and there you just writing a line of code, and you
Yes.
don't understand what is going on there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. This is what okay, guys. So this is what we want to really take it from here, like to understand the logic, because you can implement the syntax in any language, but once you understand the logic, it's all okay. So I think it's 8 p.m. here, so 8 p.m. 8:05. So I will end this meeting if you guys don't have any question.
No, sir, doubt is clear.
Okay. So all these things will be shared with you. Thank you guys for joining this, and I hope I have make you understand, and I did what I want to convey very well. But okay, thank you guys, thank you
Thank you,
Dheeraj,
sir.
thank you
Thank you,
everyone.
sir. Take care. Bye.
Okay, bye,
Thank you, sir. Take care,
bye
sir.
guys.
Thank you, sir. Bye.